let's say your college friends or probably your management college friends or your school friends invite you for a reunion. There are two scenarios that can happen, or there are probably two reactions that you might have. Either you'll feel super enthusiastic and empowered to go to these events, or you won't feel that kind of an enthusiasm. In the first scenario, it will most often than not, it will be if you have had an interesting journey so far. Let's say if this reunion has happened probably after 5 years, or let's say after a year. So if your journey for the last 5 years has been filled with a lot of struggles, you've overcome a lot of fears, you've overcome too many challenges, or let's say if you're in a position which you have strived really hard in the last 2 years, 3 years, or 5 years, and you have finally accomplished that, you will have an interesting story to tell, and that will give you that enthusiasm and the energy to go out, meet your friends, chat with them, share these interesting stories, and share your journey with them. This is not necessarily, it might be materialistic. Let's say if you had a luxury car, or you probably purchased a big flat, those kind of stories, even if you tell them, those don't gather too much power, don't gather too much traction among friends and colleagues, right? Because there we're all the same, and these kind of materialistic things, they don't empower people too much, or don't encourage people too much. But yes, being on a journey filled with struggles, being on a journey overcoming challenges, is a completely different story. Probably your friends or your colleagues are still having those challenges that they are facing, probably which you've been able to accomplish. You can give them that blueprint, you can give them your strategies, and you can empower them, you can motivate them, and you can have those super interesting conversations, and you yourself will feel so motivated that you somewhere, these guys have been a part of your journey, and somewhere you've done this for your own people, your friends, and your colleagues, your ex colleagues probably. And that will give you the fuel to go for another 5 years or 10 years. So let's say if you had a reunion plan for the next year, you would have to start your story from today. Let's make that journey from today very, very interesting and very, very empowering. This is First Principles. My name is Zed, and thank you for tuning in.